approaching.
Okay, we've arrived in Mulgai. We're now at Aldi in Mulgai because Renee has forgotten her waterproof trousers.
It wasn't necessarily forgotten, it was just a strategic misplace.
Okay, so why are we at Aldi in Mulgai? Just about
we're gonna try and find you a pair of waterproof trousers.
Me? Huh? Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today we're walking the West Highland Way. It's like really long distance. So we're on the first stretch from Mulgai. It's quite an easy walk so far, quite flat. Sun's out, lovely weather.
Can you slow down? Isn't it ice speeding up?
Decided not to wear my walking boots today, which I think is actually a really good tip. It's perfect. Renee's laughing now. It's actually a very good tip because it's really flat and you can wear trainers. Don't bust your feet up on the first 10 miles by wearing uncomfortable walking boots you haven't broken in. This is Drimmen, where we stayed in the Winnock Hotel, which was really lovely.
We're here in Drimmen. This is a pint of Tenants. Apparently nothing says Scotland like a pint of Tenants. Not drinking that, it's crap.
Day 2.
Drimmen, the Balmaha.
Just had a lovely Scottish breakfast. Beautiful haggis, the sun is shining, which is quite amazing for Scotland in October. There's going to be rain apparently in a couple of hours, so we're going to see how far we can get before it starts raining. Renee is going to walk up Conic Hill. I'm going to walk round Conic Hill. Oh, but look at this view. Absolutely beautiful. Lightweight, waterproof, durable. Best bag to take on the West Highland Way. Always take an umbrella on the West Highland Way.
Walking up Conic Hill is 100% worth it. It's a steep climb, by no means a hardest climb you'll do. I mean, it's no Monroe bagging. I think they called it, it's a Marilyn. We bagged a Marilyn maybe.
You and JFK.
I say we, me. Conic Hill, beautiful. Just powered through to get to the top before the rain fell. Got to the top before 12. Just the most stunning views, the first views of a loch on the trip so far. Fabulous, the one and only Loch Lomond. Here come the Loch Lomond duckies. Having a little peck. When you get to Balmaha, don't forget to eat or drink at the Oak Tree Inn. And don't forget to book ahead for a table. It's very popular and very nice.
And smile.
Balmaha! Your feet are likely going to get wet. Tip 2, take small sandwich bags to use as sock liners. Keep
Then your
wet
feet
out.
are just going to get really sweaty and then you're going to get loads of blisters. That's a
I
really
don't know.
awful tip.
I'll take a sweaty foot over a trench foot.
That's an anti-tip.
Day 3, Balmaha to Roardenan. Beautiful. Loch Lomond to the west. Clowns to the south. just a beautiful day. Beautiful journey. Great hiking.
So this is day 4, just left Roardenan Youth Hostel. We decided you get a choice of trails as you leave the youth hostel. You can take the high trail or the low trail. So this is the part of most people's videos that don't film because you're scrambling over rocks and I mean it's quite slippy. I've already slipped once but it's really fantastic. It's amazing. It's like a proper walk, you know. There's no point in just walking along parkland in there. I think you come on the West Highland Way kind of exactly to do walks like this. Up and down, over stones. I mean, it's amazing. And there's Renee. Also, I kind of maybe picked the wrong footwear because I'm still doing this in my Skechers, which are surprisingly grippy, but because they've got mesh tops, they're like letting in the water. But the thing is to get a decent pair of socks, maybe even get some waterproof socks, and then your feet stay all right. It's okay. It's all good.
Rainbows are just magnificent, aren't they? Like the idea of a rainbow is so bonkers.
So we finally left Loch Lomond behind us. We're now on the home straight to Drovers Inn. I must admit that last section, that last stretch is beautiful, it's amazing. I mean, it's difficult, but then that's what you come on the West Highland Way for. It's some stunning scenery. It's got some I'll stop filming now, I'm going to slip. The West Highland Way, lassie! We're halfway now, just over halfway on the West Highland Way, heading off to Tyndrum. Quite early in the morning, walking through the absolutely beautiful pine forest. Just fantastic. So Renee, tell me your five favourite things about Tyndrum to Bridge of Orkney.
The Green Welly shop, which had everything the weary hiker could have or need and more.
Yeah.
A jumper that's going to get it tomorrow.
Yeah.
The Cullen Skink, number 4, and number 5.
The company.
Watching you try and do the West Highland Way in a pair of socks.
So I think we're just in time for one of Renee's top tips. So, Renee's top tips.
I might keep my poncho dry till Friday. Friday is poncho day.
Viewers, I think the mountain air has finally got to her.
Viewer.
So Ren, we made it, Bridge of Orkney. What was the walk like in the rain?
Oh, tough. Really
Yeah?
tough. Hard. Well, I imagine it would be if I'd done it in the rain, but I did it yesterday in the blazing sunshine and it was glorious.
How did you get here now then?
Caught a train. Very nice train. Scott Rail, thumbs up. And it was free. They didn't want any money for it.
So you didn't cheat this leg?
No, I absolutely haven't. I walked it yesterday. Thank you very much for asking. As did you. Let's all check in.
This is the view from the Bridge of Orkney Hotel. We're in one of the annex rooms. Really nice. Very white.
Very white.
Good.
Very comfy.
Very comfy.
Nice and
Very
warm.
clean. Very warm. That's it.
Would have been a lovely view of something.
Bit granny, the wicker-work granny effect. But actually, above there could well be mountains, but we'll never know because it's completely covered in mist today.
Completely covered in mist.
Really raining today.
Yeah.
So we got the train from Tindrum because we did this section yesterday. So yeah, really nice. We've just walked from Bridge of Orkney. We're now just about to go on to the most exposed part of the West Highland Way. But it's kind of drizzling today, but the views are just unbelievable. Look at that. Weather today is drizzly, although it did say it was gonna piss it down really heavy all day and there was weather warnings, but as you can see, it's just drizzle, which is fine. Stunning views up here. This is kind of a different patch. I think what's really nice about the West Highland Way is that you've got different sections. So you go through pine forest, you go through the lake, you know, we go around Loch Lomond, you've got tricky rocky bits, and then you've got big vast open spaces like here, which is kind of like a more this is almost, imagine this is like the kind of Skyfall James Bond territory somewhere, you know. I think they filmed it somewhere around here. That's it. I should have read the guidebook really, shouldn't I? Not know more about it. And there's Renee behind me. So the other thing they have here on the moor is they have a carnivorous plant, kind of like Venus flytrap, eats midges. So they're quite rare. So if you see one, feed it some midges. This is the first week of October. We're coming across a few little midges in this section. First midge of the day, first midge of the walk. I've changed into my Skechers again. As you can see, the waterproofing of them isn't that great, but hey, they're comfortable. That section back there is a bastard on your feet. It's just this sort of road is really hard on your feet, surprisingly. You're better off when it's kind of a bit more rocky, because I think it's your feet just hit the same spot, you know, tread after tread, and that's what gives you blisters, or you can have problems. Hello viewer, today we're coming to you from Scotland, the bonniest country in the whole of the UK. We are now coming down to King's House. We've just gone past the most uninhabited, isolated part of the UK. Okay, bye viewer. Just had a cup of tea at the Glencoe Mountain Centre place. It was nice. We bought a t-shirt. Weather today has stayed away from being rainy for most of the day. If you see those little bunch of trees there on the left, that is where the King's House Hotel is. We're staying in one of the bunk houses. We ended up having to book a whole room for 4 people. They didn't have any 2 people ones left, so it was quite expensive, but it's possibly better than sharing. But we kind of really powered on today. We ended up walking quite fast, and now it's about 3 o'clock. We're coming into King's House. Where are we today?
We've literally just left King's House because it's so pretty. It's not pretty, it's lovely.
Why
We've
are we
stepped
walking
out
in
into
the
the
rain?
rain because that's what we do. That's how we roll.
We're hardcore.
We are. Taxi! You might want to put your brolly away, Rob, because the wind's getting up.
So we've just left King's House on the way to the Devil's Staircase. And it's raining. But as we are not gremlins, we do not care about the rain.
I do.
The gaggle dance. Stop doing the rain dance.
We're gonna do it! Do it, do it, do it.
We're really nearly at the top. It's really windy. I don't know if we're going to make it.
Completely flat, Rob.
I'll ruin it for the viewer. So Renee, what was the Devil's Staircase like?
Oh yeah, easy. I'm not entirely sure. Have we done it? You can get through it. It will come to an end.
How was the Devil's Staircase?
Actually, not that difficult, honestly. Even though it was pouring, raining, not pouring, raining and very windy. I found the walk down a lot harder. My soul, spirit and joy was sucked right out of me before we hit those water pipes.
Did my story of pipe number 11 cheer you up?
No. It actually made me feel like I was in a hell from which there was no escape.
Sorry viewer for Renee's more comments. This will obviously not make it to the video. So it's our final day on the West Highland Way. Just leaving Kinloch Leven. Stayed in a guest house, really nice. That's it. We got 13 miles to go. 13 miles into Fort William. Weather is looking good today. Really looking forward to a fantastic walk on our final day. Going to try and enjoy every minute of it. Amazing. Sun's coming up as well. Look at that. Quite windy here.
Speaking in a Scottish accent.
I don't know. What
Howdy.
do you think of it so far?
Love it. Love it. Steep
So-
climb, amazing views. Just love it.
So we're on the final couple of hours now into Fort William. My feet are starting to really kill me now. But so this part is amazing, lovely views. Oh, just too tired to talk. Whew. Renzo, you've nearly done it. 2-3 miles to go.
Yeah.
Are you going to make it?
Hells yeah!
Let's
Maybe.
go, lassie. So, Renee,
Yep.
votes out of 10 for the West Highland Way?
Huh?
Votes out of 10 for the West Highland Way.
Oh, 11.
So the final stretch is, we just passed the Ben Nevis centre, which is where you access Ben Nevis. So here we are, coming now into the final stretch. Renee's a little bit ahead of me, but as everything in life is a competition, and she's not going to beat me to the end of the West Highland Way. She's not going to beat me. No one's going to beat me. They cannot beat me.
So we've conquered the West Highland Way. We thought we'd just quickly knock off the Great Glen Way.